There was a moment. Maybe it was like this for you too. When the noise of the world just stopped. You're standing in the woods, or maybe in your kitchen, or scrolling on your phone. And something ancient whispered in a voice just loud enough to cut through the static. Remember who you are. It wasn't about Vikings or Valhalla or some aesthetic I saw on TikTok. There was something deeper, a pull towards strength, honor, and something older. That moment changed my life. It led me down a path that was as healing as it was humbling. And it's still unfolding. If you felt that same pull, you're not alone. Because this is how to Heathen. Modern heathenry isn't about dressing like a Viking or warping through life with a horn of meat in your hand. It might be fun on weekends, but the real path isn't about cosplay. It's about character. It's a belief system rooted in ancient values, yes, but practiced in the modern world. It asks, how do you show courage, discipline, and honor when no one is watching? How do you build a life of meaning without needing to escape into fantasy? Being a Norse pagan today means embracing a spiritual path grounded in responsibility, community, and personal growth. It's not about bloodlines or bravado. It's about showing up at your altar, for your people, for yourself. You don't need to swing an axe to be a warrior. You need to face your flaws, improve your mind, and earn the luck you have. If you're here for the chicks, you'll burn out fast. But if you're here to live by values that sharpen you daily, well, welcome home. You don't need a runestone or a blood ritual to connect with the old god. The presence of Norse paganism in modern life isn't a fantasy. It's in plain sight, hiding in our habits, our language, and even our Monday. Wednesday is Woden's Day. Oh, Thursday is Storastag. Friday, Frigg's Day or Freya's Day, depending on your source. These aren't dusty museum pieces. They're living reminders that our ancestors' stories shaped the modern world more than most realize. When you begin to notice how the divine hides in plain sight and in the ordinary, it shifts your whole perspective. You're not reviving something lost. You're continuing a legacy that never stopped whispering through time. That's what it means to walk a modern heathen path. Not chasing the past, but recognizing its presence in your now. In the age of online communities, Norse paganism has exploded across the social media. But not all who speak with authority are worth listening to, in my opinion. Some are here for power, some for profit, some just to stir up the pot. You'll see content creators, self-declared gothies, and edgy meme pages tossing around Loki's name like it's a trend, when for many, he's a complex sacred figure. You'll hear confident voices claiming, this is the true path, selling a worldview dipped in toxicity or thinly veiled white supremacy. Stay sharp. Just because someone has a rune in their username doesn't really mean they know what they're talking about. And you're not weak for questioning it. In fact, questioning it is a part of the path. Our ancestors were storytellers, not dogmatists. That's why I wrote the Modern Havamal, to take Odin's original wisdom and bring it into the modern world, raw, real, and unapologetically heathen. If you're looking for a place to sharpen your mind and help support the channel, come join the Discord server linked in the description. We're not doing cult leaders, we're building a community. Being a modern heathen means doing your homework, cross-checking sources, and leaning into elders or trusted practitioners, not just influencers chasing clout. Let the stories inspire you, but let wisdom guide you. For modern Norse pagans, connection to the divine isn't just about belief. It's about building a relationship. The gods don't demand blind worship. They want action, awareness, and reciprocity. That means learning how to honor them in a way that's authentic to your life. Some folks build elaborate altars. Others make offerings through hard work, art, or acts of bravery. It's not about recreating the past exactly as it was. It's about carrying the spirit of those traditions into your now. You don't need to speak Old Norse, wear fur, or live in the woods to be heard by Odin. But you do need to be honest, intentional, and ready to listen. What does that actually look like today? It means putting your phone down and sitting in silence after a prayer. It means offering something valuable, not expensive, but meaningful. It means not just calling to the gods when you need something, but thanking them when your feet hit the ground in the morning. It also means accepting that sometimes the answer from the universe is no, or not yet. A relationship with the divine is like any other bond. It's built on trust, respect, and time. You want the gods to walk with you, then walk like somebody worthy of walking with them. You don't walk this path alone. You walk with the weight of every name that came before you. Your ancestors may not have been perfect, but they are the root system of your tree. Honoring them doesn't mean romanticizing the past or pretending they were all wise elders. It means recognizing that your bloodline made it through war, famine, heartbreak, and hard winters just so you could be here. Honor your ancestors, for you are the product of 1,000 love affairs. Every breath you take is paid for in Haminga. It's about your impact, what you build, what you pass on. Legacy in modern Norse paganism isn't just about bloodlines either. It's about your impact, what you build, what you pass on. It's about creating a life that your descendants or your community will look back on with pride. You don't need some Viking last name or a DNA test to claim a piece in this story, but you do need to live in a way that makes the ancestors nod their heads in agreement. That means integrity, discipline, and courage in a world that often rewards the opposite. Your name will outlive you. Make it worth remembering. Chapter 6, a modern heathen in a modern world. Being a modern Norse pagan doesn't mean you play dress up or live in the woods, unless you guys are ready for that. It means applying ancient values to modern challenge. Honor, grit, loyalty, self-discipline. It means standing your ground when it would be easier to go alone. Helping others when no one else will. It's choosing to be intentional with your words, your work, and your worship. The gods aren't asking you to escape the present. They're asking you to live in it. This path doesn't need to be loud to be powerful. Whether you're in a crowded city or a quiet suburb, whether you pray in the woods or in your apartment, whether you're rebuilding your life or just beginning to understand what faith means. If you live with purpose and walk in truth, you're already honoring your way. So walk your path with purpose. So now you got a foundation. What it means to be a modern Norse pagan, how to approach the gods, how to sift truth from trash, and how to walk this path in the world we live in right now. You're not expected to be perfect, but if you wake up every day trying to be a little stronger, a little wiser, a little more honorable than you were yesterday, well, in my opinion, you're doing it right. This isn't cosplay. This is a lifestyle rooted in grit, growth, and the gods. If this Modern Heathen 101 series sparks something in you, drop a comment. I want to hear your story, your struggles, your thoughts on this modern path. And if you've got value from this video, hit that like button so the algorithm knows are out there. We're fighting a war against the Jotuns here, people.
So if you are like me, you should definitely try it out and click the link below.
And if you're serious about this journey, make sure you subscribe. We got deep dives, ritual guides, and interviews with real practicing heathens on the way. And if you're looking for a tribe of people walking this road too, you found one. The Heathen Hurt Discord is in the works. There's a link to it in the description. And the Modern Hobble your guidebook, there's a link to that too. Till next time, step forward boldly and stay fucking savage.